Welcome to Around the Wheel with your hosts, Aaron Carlson, Samantha Hanna, Steve Eaton, and Kelvin Galoza.
Well, Sam. Hi.
Hi. Looks like
Hello.
we're down 2 hosts today.
What the hell's going on?
I don't know. Stuff and things.
Stuff and things. Yeah, we have 4 hosts. There's just me and you. Like Aaron Carlson, which is normal, and Boo Boo Kitty Fuck, which is becoming more normal. Yeah. You know, we've been doing this for 6 years, you and I.
Been doing this for a long fucking time.
6 fucking years.
A damn long ass time. I know, I was looking at that today because I was going back. I'm doing my new calendar and I was going back looking at all the guests we've had. All of our beautiful guests. And we've had, this is like our 200 and what?
This is 241. I know we didn't have guests on every episode, but we've had a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over 200 for sure. That's crazy, right?
For sure. Yeah. Well, I mean, and considering a lot of them were we had 2 guests at once.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had multiple. I'll never forget those damn comedians.
Why you gotta bring them up? See, I was thinking I was gonna bring up something wonderful.
I know. I always bring up the stuff that's irritating and annoying.
It's not wonderful.
They were so annoying. So bad.
You know who's not annoying?
What's that?
Jesse McCartney.
I don't want another pretty face. I don't want just
anyone.
You're going to bust out Jesse McCartney on us right now. That's badass.
Just because, I mean, he's a beautiful soul.
Yes, he is, Sam. Yes, he is.
He just hits different.
He always has. Different. Yeah. Just McCartney, right?
I mean, I was listening to my whole playlist, and it's got everything from Tool to 80s to, I mean, everything. And Tool was on, and then some...
Okay.
Something else and some 80s stuff, and then Jesse McCartney came on, and I was like, you know what? He just hits different.
He doesn't fuck around.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
I love him to death. What happened to him? Where'd he go?
I don't know. I think
bring Jesse back.
I think P Diddy had him. Yeah. He went after Bieber. I don't know, Sam.
Yeah. It's not my thing. Yeah, you never know with all the creepers around.
Yeah. Well, here we are, just us 2 tonight hosting, and that's fine. We're good, you know.
And we're not creepers at all.
No, not at all. Thank God. So Steve, ejaculated so many years ago, and now he has responsibilities, and he's not here. And Kelvin is probably, I don't know what's wrong with him, other than maybe ice could be. I don't know.
I mean, you did not. Sam.
They're not here. So Sam and I are going to take care of the show tonight. We got a great guest, don't we, Sam?
We do. We have an awesome guest. I'm excited. I'm super excited.
I can't wait. This guy's
hands down best voice ever on the planet.
Okay, hold on. Let's not blow his fucking head up that quick. Because listen to my voice.
Why are you jealous? Oh.
I'm not jealous. No. I just want facts. Like the show needs to be.
If your voice was that great, you would be able to do the stuff he does.
I can.
That doesn't sound as cool.
Whatever. We're going to talk about that on the show here. Okay, keep an eye out on the chat for me if you can, Sam, too. Just make sure we don't miss anybody. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to introduce our guest tonight. And he's a great guy. He's worked with us already once this year, and we just met him. We met him on Nightmares for the first time. And we're going to be doing a lot of work with this guy. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Heath Martin.
How you doing? Hey, man, what an amazing introduction. Thanks for having me, dude.
Oh, buddy. You're very welcome.
You ever notice that when people start talking about like vocal quality, it's like, oh, wait, then they start talking lower. All of a sudden, like, oh, yeah. So I can talk down here.
Did Aaron do that?
I didn't do that.
Dude, I can totally do that. What's up, you guys? Good to see you.
It's good to see you too. Good to see you. I didn't do that with my voice, did I? No,
a little bit.
Oh, fuck you. Whatever.
You went to a little bullseye mode.
I love it. That's so funny.
All right. I was trying hard. Heath, okay, dude, I got to tell you, it's amazing to me how people meet people. You know what I mean? Now, I know you live in Tacoma, correct?
I live in Bonnie Lake.
Okay, Bonnie Lake. But you're up here in
basically,
Pierce County area. Okay.
Pacific Northwest.
I'm out here.
Yeah. Okay. All right. if it wasn't for my association with Aaron Focus Switzer, I probably would have never met you, right? And that's what networking's about. And then you come and join us on a day on set, and I was blown away by your energy, your performance, and your just obvious lack of passion for creativity. So
Lack of passion.
My lack
or-
of passion.
did I say lack of passion?
Oh, yeah.
You said lack of passion.
That's a Freudian slip,
I
bro.
was like, well, wait a minute,
Freudian slip.
what?
Your extreme passionate persona for creativity. Is that better? Okay.
Yeah.
Much better, yeah.
I appreciate
Sounds
it.
more accurate.
So please, dude, before we get into like who you are and what the hell you do, introduce yourself to the audience.
Of course. Name is Heath Martin. I am an actor in the Pacific Northwest. A one-time R&B singer turned actor.
Oh,
And that's how I know Focus, because Focus and I have done a lot of music stuff together, videos and things like that. And he's always been supportive of that. And then when he saw that I was acting and doing things like that, he started inviting me to set to, like, he invited me to a movie they were shooting up north. And then he told me about the perks package for Nightmares.
Okay.
And I was like, oh man. So I was looking at it and I had been struggling. I showed you guys this thing earlier,
yes, you did.
which is my
badass, by the way.
floating
But the light, where's the light?
Oh, there it is. That's Jason Voorhees. Nightmares, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, there we go.
Jason Voorhees
Badass.
floaty nightlight. What if I wake up in the middle of the night and it's pitch black and I look over and Voorhees is just floating next to me? It might blow my mind. But anyway, so Focus told me about the perk packages.
Yeah.
And I was looking at it. And I was thinking about getting something for my brother for his birthday. My brother is the biggest Voorhees fan I've ever been around in my life. Like, he loves Jason Voorhees. And I'm a Freddy guy. I've always been a Freddy guy.
Yeah.
But I love them both fairly equally, but I think Freddy's a little bit better because of his personality and stuff like that. We'll talk about that probably as we go.
Absolutely.
So I'm looking at it and go, ooh, get killed by Jason. Yo, this would be dope. And this would be perfect for him. Like, and then I would buy him the DVD and all this kind of. So this all started. I wasn't going to have anything to do with it. I was just going to send my brother and let him get it done. And then I was looking at the perks. I was like, man, there's some really cool perks in here. And the movie, all this stuff looks pretty dope. Let me get involved too. So then I did the kill a family member.
Right.
I was trying to get everybody that I knew would want to get involved with it. But on the day, about the day of, okay, I'll give my brother a little bit more credit than that. It was just before the shoot. He's like, yo, I'm not feeling like health-wise I can pull any of this off. And I was like, dude, he can do it digital or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
nah, I'm just not, I don't, you do it and represent for us or whatever. And
Oh,
yeah.
damn.
So it was cool. What worked out great was my daughter was in town from Florida and she came with me instead. And man, we had so much fun on set. Everyone was so nice. And it was a blast. And it reminded me how much fun it was to be with a bunch of collaborative people. And it reminded me a lot of the other things that I do, you know?
There you go. And see, that a lot of people hate on that pay to play thing. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a very cool way to connect people still to this day. Yeah, monetarily, it sounds shitty. I get it. But at the same time, if we didn't have that perk, we would not have met someone like you. And that's not the first time
There's
that's
many
happened.
other people that we would
Yes.
have met that we got to meet because of that.
Yeah.
Tabitha
Too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
Gail. And the list goes on.
just
for
amazing
days.
people.
But Aaron, I wouldn't really consider that a pay to play. A pay to play is like you pay for an opportunity to maybe audition for somebody, right? That's a pay to play. What this was a legit perk with a value to me. So there's a value to me in supporting local artists, which I like to do anyway, being an artist from the Northwest. And then there's the side of it that this is shit that I really love. Like this is like really my jam. So it worked out great. And I didn't feel like it was a pay to play at all. I felt like it was a collaborative effort for people that were interested in helping out to help out. And then you in turn letting us be a part of the thing.
Okay. See?
You know what I mean?
And that's even better.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way you put that. You couldn't have put it any better. But yeah, I mean, that's how we kind of look at it. But not everyone does. Some people look at it differently. But I do. That's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
Bob, yes,
the same kind of thing.
course.
Yeah.
Well, I know. We didn't forget about you.
No. And there's a
Of
ton
course,
of them out
Bob.
there, like we had
Part of
said.
the family.
He is a part of the family, but that's what it ends up happening. They become a part of a family, and we just continue to grow, especially if you're cool. Like if you come on set, let's say you bought a perk. Okay, this is the fun part.
Wait, has this happened?
No, it has.
Like
no, but it's just like it's one of those things where if it does happen, it'll be hilarious because if you bought a perk, you have a right to be there, and then you get on set and you're a complete prick.
Ooh.
And nobody likes you, but we have to work with you, right?
Wait, there was one person that came on set that no one liked.
They paid for the perk, right? But if they're dicks,
there was one of those.
What do? You have.
There was one of those.
And who
remember that?
No, I don't. Can you say it without saying their name?
No, I cannot say it. I will not say it because that's rude as hell. And I'm not going to do it.
Give me the tea.
No way. I'm just going to say, pulled up, took his shirt off, and that's enough said. And you know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. Immediately, you know. Don't you?
Yeah, they might.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about, Aaron.
They might.
Anyway.
The person that did this knows who you're talking about too.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, he probably does. So
everybody
I might as well
knows.
name drop, right?
I'm just about to take my shirt off real quick. I hope everybody's paying
I mean, I could say
attention.
way more identifying things, but I'm not. I'll just say took his shit off because several people took his shirt off. It was hot as fuck. I'm sorry, but it was. So
But did he follow it with "I'm ready for my close-up"?
What specific person?
If he followed it with "I'm ready for my close-up," then it was a move. It was a power move.
He almost just about everything but did that.
There was some weird moments in there, but you know what? We're cool now, so it's fine. But
no, I know you know what? He ended up being fine, but at that day on set, he was such a dick and an egotistical monster that you were just like, "Who is this dude?"
Yeah, and it rubbed me the wrong way, right? But it could have been, it could have been because it was a hot day and we had a lot.
It was a hot day,
and my patience level was in the toilet. So maybe
everyone's was.
It could have been.
Yeah, there's always variables. I like to give people grace until they show me a pattern.
You know what? He absolutely deserves grace. Yes.
Yeah.
No, he deserves it.
Sure, good for you. Good for you.
He's never done anything to us, and it wasn't even that bad, but it was just one of those.
It was the whole shirt off thing. I don't know what you were thinking.
Yeah.
Don't take your shirt off with all those muscles. Come on, dude. What are you doing?
Come on, put your clothes on.
Oh no, I totally just gave it away.
I think you did, Sam. Good job. Leave it to Sam.
I was talking
now he definitely knows who he is.
But with Heath, it was not that way. I showed him. He came up on set with his daughter, and those two fucking almost steal the entire scene. If it wasn't for both getting in there, that scene is yours. I'm telling you, dude. You guys did so good. And made it look so believable. I fucking love that.
Honestly, it was so great. And not to mention the fact that like I called her your wife.
Oh yeah.
And you guys actually were so cool about it. And I was like, dude, that's so bad. Like
I know. That's his baby.
Shit.
I'm old, man. That's my youngest daughter.
I mean, that's a compliment to you because if you can pull off like your daughter as a wife to someone who doesn't know.
Either you're saying she look old or I look young. One of the two.
One of the two.
One of the two. Yeah. Let's just go with. I'm saying that whatever is more of a compliment. That's what I'm saying.
I got you.
But you guys did great, and you like you said, it was a good experience for you guys, and I think that's what is important when you're doing anything, right?
Yeah.
When we go out and make movies, we want everybody to feel like you're at home. We want that vibe, and it's fun, and it's like we're just hanging out. It's like no different if you go to a barbecue and you're bringing some food. That's the vibe that I always want on set, and I think it resonates with most people because most of these filmmakers, you see these sets and you hear about these horror stories, and everybody's so uncomfortable and so stiff, and no one's talking with each other, and no one's getting to know anybody. I'm like, well, why? What? How? Why?
It can be fun.
I could say one thing for sure, like everyone was really nice to us. Everyone spoke to us. Everyone really welcomed us and made us feel like we were at home.
Good. That's because we've been really picky and choosy about our family and just, having people around and on our sets that are that way.
Yeah.
Because we don't want anybody else, really. I mean, if you're not that way, we don't want you on the set because we just want positivity and fun and all of that. So like if people aren't that way or they're rude or anything else. We just don't. We just immediately just
No, they're
you're
out.
gone.
Yeah.
You're gone.
You know, you can still do your craft, be professional, and have fun.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Oh,
totally
yes.
possible. That's the whole
Way
goddamn
possible.
point. It's the whole goddamn
More
point.
Right,
than
if-
isn't that the
And
point? Yeah.
anything you,
Yeah. If it's not fun playing pretend, like what are we doing?
right,
Right.
Exactly.
Like, why the fuck
We're
are you
kids in a
doing it?
sandbox
right.
with
Exactly.
pails and
Mhm.
shovels and little sand rototillers or whatever the hell we were. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
It's exactly what we're doing, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll get more back into Voorhees and your experiences on that, and we'll talk a little bit more about how you even added more to the film. But right now, what does Heath Martin do on a day-to-day basis for his career and his dreams? What do you do?
I'm in this booth every day auditioning for all kinds of things all across the world and really honing my craft, getting better.
Tell the audience what you do.
I'm a voice actor. I have been a voice actor for almost a decade. Came over here from the world of R&B music. I was a singer-songwriter, still am. But I decided to pivot and try something different. And my wife asked me if I'd considered voice acting, and at that point I hadn't. So I went down the Google rabbit hole. Like, what is voice acting? What's it all about?
Yeah.
You know, I knew about video games and I knew about animated features and cartoons and things like that because I loved it and I watched it and I played it and all this kind of stuff. But I never really thought, ooh, that could be an actual career move for me. So I dug deep into it, and one of the first things that I found was a YouTube channel called VO Buzz Weekly, run by my friend Chuck Duran and Stacey Aswad, and it's a YouTube show that is dedicated to the art of voice acting, whether it be actors, managers, agents, production houses, people that make the animated shows, whatever. They interview these people and they have these conversations.
Is it like a podcast or?
Yeah, it's
It is?
basically a podcast. It's YouTube.
What is it called again?
It's called VO Buzz Weekly.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
And and there's like 500 and some videos, and all these videos they're talking to the best of the best in the field. So I sat there and watched that as a master class for me. That's
Right.
that was my introduction to the business. So I watched
Clever.
the guests and said, okay, how can I need to learn from someone direct. So I saw that Steve Bloom, the voice of Wolverine from Wolverine and the X-Men,
Yeah.
the animated series, and Cowboy Bebop from Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop, Zeb Aurelius from Star Wars Rebels. I found his interview, and he had a deep voice like me. So I was like, ooh, deep voice guy. Maybe I can learn from this guy. So I saw that he had a school, Bloomvox Studios, and I joined up with those guys on the I was in the inaugural class for Bloomvox Studios, and he's been my mentor ever since. Like,
Nice.
if I have an issue, like I was dealing with the thing the other day, and I send him an email and he sends me back his feedback, his thoughts, like his experience with whatever the thing was that I was experiencing. And it's good to have somebody that's been doing this for 30, 40 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Cowboy Bebop is from the early 80s, and he did a lot of anime before that. So it was it's just really, mentors are really meaningful, and in this business you're only as good as your team. So like, I can throw stuff against the wall all day long, like I did with music, like I've done with several things in my life, and I have hope someone likes it or someone grabs a hold of it or whatever. But with this, there's like, I can actually etch out a path for myself. So that's what I did. I got a demo. So I got my first agent, and then I started branching out and getting agents in different regions. Now I'm with the best agent in the business with Atlas Talent. They're responsible for some of the greatest voice talent that the world has ever known.
Mm-hmm.
And that, coupled with Jason Mark's talent, who's my management company out of LA, they get me all the movie trailers and like the NBA sports stuff that I do, all that kind of stuff I get from my manager. But the team all together is what's given me the opportunity to even do the thing, So it's been pretty awesome.
That's beautiful.
That's
buddy.
so cool. That's a great story.
It's fantastic.
That's awesome.
And
You did the
that's
work. You did the footwork.
Yeah.
He did it all, Sam. It's crazy and cool because it so mimics like even what we did, like with the YouTube stuff back in the day, like the year 2002, maybe. YouTube was fresh, like it was pretty new. Maybe it was after that. When was that? Maybe 2004 or 5.
What are you specifically referring to?
I'm talking about when I started to really start picking up that there's things out there that
until Eva was born. So
yeah, that was
2009.
well, but I was doing YouTube a little bit before that, but I got deep into it about 2009. Yeah, because that's when I was like paying attention to like Andrew Kramer at Video Copilot and visual effects with After
You were
Effects
watching
stuff.
all those guys.
Yeah, and trying to learn those things. But Film Riot was way before that. I mean, you know, that's there's ways you can technically go to school and do this, but still, yeah, there
are ways, but you know,
but
like we always say, you know, I'm a bartender, been one for 20 plus years. And Aaron will say the same thing about filmmaking. School is not always the way to go. It's just not. It's more experience and talent. It's experience and talent, really. That's it.
Yeah.
If you have a gift, that's gonna jumpstart you, and then your experience is gonna help. And mentors help with that because they guide you in the right direction of where you need to go and what you need to do. But yeah, I wouldn't say school is necessarily.
No,
I'm sorry, school all across the board, but I don't like it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a waste of time. I don't like it either, but it works for some people. So it's whatever gets you to take that next step, right?
True.
That's what I think, whatever it is. So, I mean, if you go to school and that elevates you to go and take the next step, so you pick up a fucking camera and go try to make a movie, great. That works. It probably wouldn't work for me. But when I see somebody actually physically doing it on a video, and I know that these guys have like 10,000 followers on YouTube and they're growing, and I caught them early, right? And I see their work and I'm like, holy shit, these guys are really good. And next thing I know, 3 years later, you know, they got like 50, 60,000 subscribers. And then a couple years later, they're almost to 1 million. And I'm like, I knew it because I could see their talent.
You can tell,
yeah. And that's really fun to see. So I wanted to emulate that model, if that makes sense, with what we do. It's not like we're that great at everything we do, but I think we have something to give to this industry, if that makes sense. Like I got from those people, right? Yeah. And you hopefully can share something to inspire. And I think that's what you found on YouTube, and that's fucking great, dude.
That is. Yeah.
And now look at you. Yeah, NBA fucking ad. That's badass. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Not only that, I am the voice of the NBA on NBC and Peacock for the whole season.
Oh,
shut the fuck up! What?
Oh, fuck, dude! I didn't know it was the whole season. I thought you got a fucking ad.
Yeah, so a lot of times when you get it, it's a one-off. Like when I did WWE SummerSlam, it was just a one campaign thing.
Yeah,
I did that. I did just the SummerSlam stuff, and I was done. And then everything else you have to audition for. Yeah. With the NBA, I did multiple auditions. We kind of went back and forth. They gave me adjustments to the script. I'd do that and turn them in. I gave them about 5 options of tone and pacing and stuff like that. And they liked one that was kind of like the hypey, you know, like me, like my regular me.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like
you sitting at our kitchen table talking to my daughter about the cat.
Exactly.
That okay,
me,
yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So it's like the NBA on NBC and Peacock. So it's just like my regular me, right?
Nice.
It could be the NBA on NBC and Peacock. It could be like that guy, you know, that's got the duel, or it could be the, hey man, you know, I'm just like me and you. We're just here watching ball. So luckily they liked one of the versions at least.
Okay.
And they're like, that's it. And then I got a text from my manager that said, we're like 99% sure you're the voice.
Hell
like
yeah.
99% sure. And then
cool.
the producer from Peacock actually texted me and was like, hey man, I got some stuff for you. We love what you're doing. Let's go. And so that's when I knew it was official.
That's fucking amazing.
That's awesome. That's
so amazing.
Cool.
It's pretty dope. I had to sit on that for a minute too. Oh, it was amazing. Like it was like it was like every once in a while you just stop and you take a snapshot of where you're at.
Yeah.
And then you think about the road that you traveled to get to where you're at.
Right.
And never in my wildest dreams did I know that this was even a pathway for me.
Mm-hmm.
And when it started to actually happen, you know, voicing Cosmic Conjurer Merlin and Smite, doing different video games and things like that. And I was like, oh, okay, so this is something I can do. And it tapped into my love for acting. And I was the type of kid that grew up watching DVDs so that I could see the featurettes. I didn't really care as much about the movie as I did about how they made it, about what went into it, about, you know, the interviewing and the watching the original auditions and just really trying to pick pieces of that. I'm not formally trained. You know, I acted in in community theater for years.
Right.
I have a good friend of mine, Milan Rivera, is my brother, really, who is in the TV show The Shield, and he was the leader of the Muslims.
Oh, okay.
And he's a really good friend of mine, and we were talking, and you know, he's supported me musically and everything like that over the years. And I told him, you know, I wanted to act, and he said, well, you got to act. Then you can't just want to act. You got to act. You go act. Like, find a tribe. You have to find your tribe. So me and my daughter both wanted to, you know, go do plays and stuff. So we reached out to any of the local community theaters, and one finally responded. Well, yeah. After we had decided no one was going to respond, we got a response from the last one we sent the email to, and it was Act One Theater right out here in Sumner. And the director was so welcoming and brought us in, and I did like 8 plays right out of the gate. Just did a bunch of plays, boom, 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 and really started satisfying that creative itch that, you know, I have to be creating, whether it's music, whether it's you know, acting, whether it's voice acting, whether it's musical theater. I don't care. I made a Batman costume one year, and I don't know how to show that picture from in here, but it is, I have to be creative.
You have to be creative.
So when I had the opportunity to pursue something, it was a pivot point from what I always thought I was going to be, you know, the next R&B singer. Like, I was with like the Boys II Men camp and all that, like back in the day, back in the 90s, and into the 2000s, and with Aaliyah's label and all this. I mean, all that was what I was that's what I was born to do. And then when I'm hitting 40 something plus, right? And I'm like, well, shit ain't really doing nothing.
Yeah.
So what else can I do? And I'm so grateful that my wife was like, yo, voice acting. Oh, ding, 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 ding. And I swear I never looked back. And it's opened so many opportunities for me, just saying yes to the exercise. It's like an improv exercise in life for me to go, oh yeah, let me see if I can, you know, provide a value to Aaron and to the production and be the best freaking extra I could ever be, right?
Yeah.
So I'm doing the thing on the side of the car, and I'm like, I'm legit, like, I'm into it. You feel it?
You were into it. You were
into it. And then even with the fall, I'm like, I got this. Let's do the fall again, right? So,
a true artist.
A true artist, and you know how to pivot.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You have to be able to pivot. That's the thing that I've learned over the years doing this, because I got stuck on doing one thing and thinking that was the way. And then it's not the way all the time. So you got to keep growing, right?
People think that if you have to pivot that you failed at something. You didn't fail.
No.
You're just finding a different avenue to the same result.
Yeah, well, this is one of those industries that keeps advancing, and all the technology and everything else. I mean, you have to keep up, and you have to be able to pivot, or you have to.
If you don't,
otherwise, how are you going to keep up with the growing world?
And you got to find your way. You know, just because you had your mindset on one thing. It was like this. I'll put it back in like sports terms. Okay, Sam, hanging with me.
Well, you should just take what Aaron Focus just said.
Oh, what did he say? Hold on.
Put that up.
Let's see what he said here.
Gangster.
Wait, no. Oh, okay. Hold on. It's this one. My man. Oh, I did that one. This one.
It's the next one. Yeah.
Be like water, my friend. Oh, that's my fucking quote. He can't take my fucking quote.
He took it, and now you're trying to say it's yours.
Leroy fucking quote. God damn it. Yeah.
Keep your eyes on the heavenly glory.
I know. Touch the finger.
You ebb and you flow. You ebb and you flow.
No, he makes a great point. That's it. Yeah. But, you know, going back to like sports, for example, when I was in junior high, you know, my dad, all the coaches, I was supposed to be a wide receiver. Had to be a wide receiver. That was what they wanted. And I was just like, oh, okay, I was fast. I could catch. I had hands. It was fine. And I played for a couple of years. I played tight end first, and then I went to slot. I didn't like it because I kept looking at the quarterback every time he threw the ball at me, and it was a fucking shitty pass. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sakes. That's literally how I felt every fucking time. So ninth grade hit, and I was like, fuck everybody. I'm playing quarterback. My dad was like, are you sure about this, boy? I'm like, yeah, I got this. I'm going to be John Elway. You watch. I pivoted. I started varsity sophomore year and played as quarterback at an all-white school as one of 5 black people there, and got a scholarship to play quarterback in college. So that's pivoting, right? Because I think what you got to find is where your talents are. You're in that specific genre of what you can do, but you don't know exactly what it is. And I think that's what he's talking about, right? So he's got this voice. He was singing R&B, so badass. And I heard him sing. And he I almost ejaculated like Steve, a long time ago. However.
Can I die right now? I quit.
He's got a great voice. He's got a great voice. So, but he found a way to still use his voice.
Yeah.
And not be stuck. I think a lot of people, like he was saying, that they end up quitting or they get stuck because they feel like they failed. Is that what you're saying, Heath?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a beautiful thing. And you got to just keep finding your way. That's what pivoting is about. You got to lead. Yeah.
Yeah. And your wife, I love your wife because I love your wife. I love her already, and I haven't even met her, but one of these days you're going to let me. But until then, no, she's... I keep her locked away. So, I'm wondering... Anyway, she's so supportive though, and you could
have met her just now.
Well, she pops her head in. Please
yeah,
put her on the show. Put her on the fucking show.
In. I would love to say hi.
Baby, pop your head in here if you're out here.
Her support, and it takes. And to be with someone in a relationship, it takes someone who can actually handle a creative person and their craziness, because it's chaotic and it's crazy, and someone who can even kind of calm that is the perfect person. But I love every time you talk about your wife, she compliments you so much. I love that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Hey, listen,
and doing this so stable too, by the way. It's a very stable industry, let me tell you. So
yeah, it's so stable. After every job, I'm unemployed again, and I'm looking for the next job. Exactly. No, it was like when I was a broke musician. She wasn't as understanding. That's a lot harder to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out late night at clubs performing with bands and doing whatever and trying to get that music thing going. That is a totally different beast.
But she didn't go nowhere.
Right.
She didn't go nowhere.
Right. But she wasn't happy about it. but then with this, if I leave, I'm basically just going out into the garage. I'm in the garage. I'm not going nowhere.
Right.
I'm literally right here doing the thing, and then
you're not out with all them drunk bitches,
right?
All over yeah.
Them drunk bitches, Sam.
Right. Stuffing money in my drawers when I'm at Muckle Street
Casino. And you're trying to sing like what do you got? James Ingram or something, and you just their panties are just like.
Whatever that is. Yeah. I don't blame her. I wouldn't care for that either.
No, it sucks. But
no, I actually
that's not my
loved
scene
it
anymore. Do I say anymore? Oops. That's not my scene.
Oh God. Okay, hang on. Let's go with the comments. We got some comments in here. Let's see what we got.
There's people.
Oh yeah.
There is.
Yeah.
Aaron's laughing at us as usual.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Bob's still in here. I thought it was Jackie Chan quote. Oh, come on, Bob. No, come on. Bro. Yeah, thank you, Aaron. I appreciate you, dude. Focus is trying to steal all my thunder here.
Our fact checker.
Your thunder is actually stolen.
Aaron Focus Switzer says, "I've pivoted so many times. I'm dizzy half the time."
Aren't we all?
I feel you, brother.
Yeah,
I feel you, man.
All dizzy.
Yep, and now Bob understands what we're talking about. That's great. Thanks, Bob. Love you, Bob.
It's like having a wooden leg with a kickstand. No.
Oh man, it's good stuff. I love it.
Thanks, guys, for chiming in.
Yeah, very much so. Thank
comments.
You guys. I do too. It's great. Okay, so Heath,
wait, one more. Bob said.
Oh no! What did he say?
That up real quick.
What did he say? What? Oh, it could be a Freddie quote. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Technically.
All
Bob,
right.
you're funny.
Let's get back into like what he was talking about and getting this, these bigger gigs that you got. Like, try to explain to people that are out there, because a lot of people listen to our show because they want to be filmmakers, or there's a guest on that's going to be a musician, or they are a musician and they've made it, so people tune in and listen. So here you're a voice actor, okay? You've got some good stuff on your resume. You're working with some bigger things, some bigger contracts, right? Can you share anything to explain how, even though you've gotten that stuff, it's still not what everybody thinks? And
I can talk about this for the rest of the show.
Oh, you opened up a can of worms.
No, please
All right,
go,
let's
because
go.
I think that's important, because a lot of people even look at us and they're like, oh, these guys are making all this money. And it's like, we don't make shit.
Okay.
We don't make
We're not making dick.
We're not
fucking
there
shit.
yet. And there's a ladder, and you got to keep fucking climbing.
You have to keep climbing.
Explain.
So let's rewind just a bit.
Please.
Before I had like my powerhouse team and stuff like that, I was with mostly regional agencies and stuff like that. The first gig that I ever booked was off of a company called Voquent, which is basically a voice actor roster in the UK that you can put sound bites of yourself up, and then people will like it, and then they'll hire you. Okay. First thing I ever did was the voice of a character called Broly in Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, Dragon Ball Z,
What?
It was for an independent game that never like really went to market, but it was still a lot of fun, and it was my first experience.
Okay.
That gig, that game, for the whole release, no matter what they made, this, that, and the third, I made $150.
$150.
$150.
Yeah.
For all of it.
I recorded for probably 4 hours, and the whole time I was going, my power is rising, overflowing. Like I was yelling the whole time. It was like so intense, right? Everything was like the whole time.
Okay.
So,
worked your ass off.
Like my throat was damn near bleeding, and the money was not. People. Oh, you're in Dragon Ball Z. You must be no.
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's one example. Then as you get better, as you get with more notable teams, I went from my local agency, which is ETA. They did pretty good by me for the first year or so that I was in the business, and then I just kind of grew beyond that. And then the next agent that I signed with was Impressive Talent in Maryland, which was a little bit larger range of opportunities. And then after that, I got with Stewart Talent in Chicago, who's a very reputable talent agency in Chicago. And that's where I got my Burger King spot with.
Oh.
Now, when I did Burger King, what's crazy about it, you do a commercial and it's on the air all over the place and it's just playing.
Yeah.
What people don't realize is you get paid one little amount for the session, just to get in with the people and record. You get one fee for that. Then, if it actually makes it to air, which I did, thankfully, it's possible you do the session and then they end up going in a different direction before it ever hits the air, so it never sees the air. And if it never sees the air, all you got was your session fee, which is probably about $300. Okay. Now, when that thing hits the air and they get it for a year, they get to run it for a year, then you might get about $1,000.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
And if you're a non-union actor, you don't get residuals you don't get like national campaign residuals. So the goal for every actor should be to somehow get to the union. That's the only way to be protected from AI. That's the only way to be protected, to have the medical and the benefits and the things. So the goal is always union. So I work towards that goal. But after the Burger King commercial came out, I had family member coming out of the woodworks. So, how's that, man? You must be doing really well. I see you every time I turn around. You're on the TV. You whoop. And remember back in 1925 when you borrowed $20 to go down to McDonald's and get you a Happy Meal and some other shit? Oh yeah, you owe us that. What?
Yeah.
Like it was real. Like people really thought I was that. Like I just signed an NBA contract.
Like, let's go out to dinner. You're paying.
Right? And I said, and at that time when all the comments and all the extras started coming in, I hadn't even seen that session fee check yet. I hadn't seen a single penny from the Burger King people yet.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
So I was like, look, respectfully, the way that it works is I get a fee for doing the session, which has long since already been spent because it's a 30 to 45 day turnaround. So by the time you get the money, it's already either allocated to something or you've already
Where
you've already counted for it.
Hopefully I can cover the next cell phone bill with that shit.
Right. Exactly.
Hopefully.
And then, so then you have to kind of really be frugal when you do get it and make it last and put it in the places that need to put all that kind of stuff. But what people don't understand is just because it's on the TV, just because there's exposure, just because you see it a lot, doesn't mean I'm making money every time you see it. It's not like a record spin.
Right.
I'm not getting points off record spin.
No. And even those don't do that anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like Spotify pays fucking people we know. Shit.
Yeah.
It's so weird. No one in any other industry ever asks somebody what they make.
It's ridiculous.
You know what I'm saying? They do that. Just don't fucking do that. Like if I'm a plumber, no one goes, "Hey, so what's your hourly wage for being a plumber?" No one's gonna fucking say anything.
Yeah, I don't come down to Subway and ask the sandwich artist what their hourly rate is.
Like, what kind of tips are you getting around here?
Exactly. Oh wow, I just played Smite and I played as you. How much do you make for that? What do you mean how much did I make for that? I made what I made. Hey, you want to know how much I make? Become a voice actor, get a gig, and see how much they pay you.
And that's it.
Right.
And that's it.
That is it.
You're a pizza.
That is it.
I know you guys delivered a lot of pizzas today. How much money are you fucking making?
How much did you make, dude? And are you making 70 cents per run or $1.25? What is it these days?
Right.
It always cracks me up when people think that anyone who's in the film industry is like making all this money.
Yeah, exactly.
There's all this money to be made, because that's not the case.
No,
it's hard. It's hard to get to that next tier. They forget there's tiers in this, right? That you even though you're in and you've got Peacock stuff, or we've got our movie on Amazon or Tubi TV, and people are like, "Holy shit, you guys!" No, anybody can fucking do this, guys. This is not rocket science. Anybody can do it. It depends on how many people fucking watch it. And you know what? It's really hard to get millions and millions of people to watch your shit. Or
dude, they could change their mind tomorrow. Like the NBA could call me tomorrow and be like, "Yeah, we're gonna go with this younger guy," or whatever. It could happen. It happens. I've been replaced on stuff.
Oh fuck yeah.
It happens. So every time we get a gig, it's so precious. And it's not like we got to hold on to it and hoard it. But what we're trying to do is build to the next thing. We got to keep moving to the next thing.
That's
Otherwise, it dries up. You got to stay top of mind with casting directors. For me, with casting directors and with production houses and things like that, so that when they have something come up, they go, "Oh man, Heath can do that." Right. And then when you get the opportunity, you fucking kill it.
Yeah, you fucking
kill it.
God damn.
And then when you kill it, they come back and they want to work with you again, and that's how you build it.
That's what you did with us. We're just like, "Oh, Heath, Heath." Right.
Absolutely.
Always saying your name about something.
Let me jump back into the comments. Jump back in. Bob says, "Dude, I built a home studio thinking I'm going to land a gig and just know it not." Now I do the VO challenges on TikTok. LOL.
Everybody,
ain't nothing wrong with the VO challenges on TikTok, by the way.
Now listen.
Those are fun.
I love them. I love the creativity, but I want to be real from a standpoint of the industry.
Please do.
Yeah.
There's no legit casting directors for Nickelodeon, Disney, Activision, whatever. There's no casting directors that's looking at TikTok going, "Ooh, I'm hiring that person."
No.
Unfortunately, there are some that do it so much that they get good at it, right? Mm-hmm. But voice acting isn't just doing silly voices and doing impressions and things like that. It's acting.
It's acting.
Acting, and once you play the character, the voice just follows.
Right. And that's an important thing out there. I'm glad you said that, buddy. That's no joke.
Yeah,
that's no joke.
Definitely. And also there's the thing of where it's, shit gets kind of saturated, and when something becomes popular, like that sort of a thing.
Well, everybody's got access to do whatever they fucking want. So
exactly. So
how do you
can pretend you're anybody or anything and do whatever you want.
It's kind of like going back to school and it's like, "Hey, can I skip? Can I skip?" How do you skip? How do you get in front of everybody else? Right? There's basic concepts I think we all learned when we were kids that we have to utilize sometimes. Yeah. And you got to figure out a way. How do you fucking skip?
I had no sense So when I started watching those YouTube videos from VO Buzz Weekly, I started writing down who all the players were, who all the big dogs were.
Right.
And I'd find them on social media and I'd follow them and then we'd start a rapport. Now, 9/10 of those people are my mentors.
Right.
I have mentors like Rob Paulson, who's Pinky in the Brain. Who's Pinky from Pinky in the Brain.
Shut up.
Yeah, oh yeah. And all the turtles except one, I think, at this point. And this dude has been a champion for me on my. I have people like Vanessa Marshall, who's the voice of Hera on Star Wars Rebels, that introduced me to my first manager. Like, there's people that go to battle for you when you put in the work.
Well, Focus's son thinks you sound like Vin Diesel, so.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
I got that. I used to get
You've
that
gotten
a lot.
that before?
Hey, someone tell me you never had it. You never had your car. You never had your car. All right, you never had your car. That's my Vin Diesel for you.
Bob says I did some commercials for local radio until I told them they don't have permission to use my voice for AI. Oh shit! And they clipped you? Wow. Okay. All right.
Yeah, the AI thing is kind of crazy as.
It is.
What do you think about all that?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It used to scare me a little bit, to be honest. But the thing that AI is going to affect in the voiceover realm is stuff like e-learning, stuff like the informational stuff where you're doing like instructional videos or
all those modules,
yes, things like that. It's not going to affect character actors because people.
I hope not, because you can't do the emotion, right? They can't do the emotion.
Right. People that buy cartoons and pay millions of dollars, and video games is a larger market than the picture film, than the film industry.
No,
it is massive.
It's huge.
Worth billions. Right?
Yes.
They do not want their characters to have zero heart, zero soul, zero empathy, zero humanity. They will, and they've said as much. They will always hire voice actors.
Yeah, well, good.
Also, the good thing is we have people like Sean Astin, who's the president of ASCAP.
Oh,
right?
I watched him die in Stranger Things again, dude. God damn it.
Yeah, he's great. He was in our class last week, and he was talking about the things that they're doing to fight AI on a national level.
I heard that. I watched that video. Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's companies like Nava, who I'm a member of, that have like a rider that you can put into your contract that says you cannot use my voice for anything other than what we discussed and agreed upon. There has to be compensation. There has to be it has to be taken care of a certain kind of way, or else you don't have access to it. And there's companies like Voice123 and Voices.com and all these predatory pay-to-play sites. People go, oh, I'm going to go on Fiverr and become a voice acting star. No, you're going to become a nickel and dime whore.
Right.
And I'm not knocking anybody's hustle. No, when you go do a $5 gig on Fiverr for something that you should have charged $150 for, you're undermining our business.
Right.
And that erodes the base of the entertainment. Right. It erodes the value of what we do. And you're undervaluing yourself by doing that. Now,
but just like with anything, there's gonna be those people.
Of course.
How do you combat that?
Well, they don't understand. That's the thing. They have no knowledge of what they're doing. That's the problem.
And it's kind of it's like a quick fix. We're in a society of I want it now, I want it now, I want it now. No one wants to put in. I've been doing this for 10 years.
I hear you.
No one wants to put in work like that. You know, they want to go, okay, I got a cool voice. Someone told me I had a nice voice. Here's my voice. Let me put it on a thing. I'm going to make my own demo. You're going to do what?
Yeah.
If you've never built a car, would you take the parts of a Ferrari home and try to put it together? No, you don't make your own demo. You just don't. A professional that has an ear for the business, that knows what the buyers are looking for. That's who you go get your demo done. Are they expensive? Yes. They're expensive because they are worth a lot. I mean, they get you your agents.
They get you your
job. An agent without a freaking demo, dude.
Right.
And if you don't do it the right way, then you're given a first impression in this business can kill your career.
Right.
Like if you come out before you're ready, and a demo that you recorded yourself saying some different things and you clipped it together, and okay, well, I know it's only supposed to be a minute and 10 seconds, so that's what I did, but there's no differentiation between the character, and there's no acting. It's just you doing 4 or 5 silly voices, but we know it's all the same person doing those 4 or 5 silly voices. You've shot yourself in the foot. Now no agent's going to touch you, no buyer is going to touch you. and it just screams amateur hour. Right?
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a way to do it, and you
So
take the time.
what is that way?
Yeah, you're right.
You train. You work with reputable coaches. You audition every day. There's some people that don't coach as much anymore because every day they're doing 30 or 40 auditions.
Mhm.
Right? So booth time is really like
You work.
crucial.
You put in the fucking work is what you're
the
doing.
work.
Yeah.
I'm in this thing more times than I'm not.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I know you are. That's the thing. I know Sam and I've had this conversation many times because I've been doing movies forever. I started making movies in 2001.
Yeah.
Just fucking around, trying to figure it all out. Started trying to act like I was a filmmaker back and after I met Sam, right around that time, I was like, I'm making a full feature. I ain't fucking around. This is gonna be
Before
great.
me, it was Silent Shadows, where there was the movie with no voice.
Yeah, all the little shorts, all the shitty.
Or
I
no
didn't know what
sound,
I was doing. But then around, I don't know, was that 2006? Yeah, around 2006, 2007, I made a feature. Okay, and it was shitty, but we
It's
thought
horrible.
it's horrible. It's terrible.
You did it. But you did
So
it.
bad.
I did it all by myself with our kids. I made a fucking movie. That's what
Well,
we did.
kids and friends, yeah.
Kids and friends, yeah. But it kept growing and growing and growing. But this is 2025, almost 2026. We got something out publicly in 2017, and it's that movie right there. And it's not the greatest movie on the planet, right? It's rough. However,
It is what it is.
it's on Amazon. It's on Tubi, and we made a little bit of change on it, and it made me go, "Holy shit, we can make money at this!" Even though everybody hates it, it still did something, and it made me feel differently about stuff. But that was 15 years.
Yeah.
Now here we are,
Years, yeah.
and we got stuck in YouTube for 3 years because it's fan film shit.
But that was your master class, though.
It may have been, but
No,
also
not
In a
may
lot
have
of
been.
ways.
You're a goddamn good filmmaker.
well,
I don't know what you were like on the previous films because I wasn't there, but I watched you on this one, and I've been around filmmakers, and you're goddamn good at what you do, man.
Thank you.
Aw.
No, thank you very much.
And you put yourself through the paces. You didn't go, oh well, I don't know how to do this, so I'm not going to do it. I suck. And when I was saying the things about Fiverr and stuff, I wasn't saying it to discourage anyone from trying to do this.
Of course.
I'd rather you go just work on your voices on your own and go get some free scripts from edgestudios.com or something like that than go whore yourself out to one of these pay-to-play sites that's going to steal your voice and clone it. There's writing in the contracts now that says that they can use anything that you have on their website, they can use for training AI.
Oh, stop it.
And why would you want to allow that? If that happens, your voice is not your voice anymore.
Never again. Yeah.
Not
It's
at
fucked.
all.
You're going to be ice skating uphill from that point on.
Man.
Yeah.
You do the same thing with modeling and pictures. Like pictures you let
Yeah,
go
it's
like
scary
that.
now.
Yeah.
It's scary.
It is scary. It is scary.
Well,
And some people learn in the classroom and some people learn by doing it. We are doers. I like to jump in and get my feet wet, even if I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
or if you fail, right?
Jump in and fail big. I would rather fail big than not try and then second guess like everything.
Well, and you don't just go out and succeed anyway. You gotta fail. You have to fail.
You have to fail.
You don't learn if you don't.
You
That's-
can't. You really can, and that's why I always, and Steve gives me shit. God bless him and his ejaculations from way back in the
We
day.
have not talked about Steve nearly enough.
I know.
I know. We haven't.
Honestly, since he wasn't going to be here, we would
Steve's
talk
the
about it.
freaking best. I know we should have. Yeah.
I got to keep giving him shit though because he missed a show
We
tonight
will.
because of his ejaculation. So
Oh
Are
my
you
God.
sure-
It's
does he have
always
a
the
bridle in his
ejaculations
mouth?
with you,
Or-
Aaron.
I don't know. Is that a thing that he does with the horse thing?
ejaculate?
Oh yeah.
Aaron just likes to talk about ejaculations. That's just Aaron's. Steve had nothing to do with it, I swear.
No,
I'm sure he didn't.
Steve really wanted to be here, but he had an emergency happen with his kid. Something came up, so he had to go. But
Family first, always.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always family,
Family
first.
first,
Always
absolutely.
but
Absolutely.
back in the day, he had a moment, and he's paying for it right now.
He had a moment.
He had a moment.
A fleeting moment.
He
He
had
had a fleeting moment back in the day.
It's so good. I got a question though, Heath. Before we get too late, we're almost out of time. But I wanted to talk to you about like what happens to a voice actor or or anybody who, like what you were talking about, like let's say you're a model and you put your picture online and you sign one of these contracts and you fuck up and they can duplicate your stuff. Do you have any recourse if let's say that happens?
If you're in the union, you've got a team of lawyers that'll go after them. So that's let's not worry. That's a different thing.
Okay.
If you're not, most of us are non-union.
Okay.
If you're non-union, there are people out there fighting for us. Like I said, NavaVoices.org is a company that has been fighting AI on Capitol Hill for the last 3 years. They've got the Fair Voices Act that's in Congress. They're actually there right now today working on more stuff up on Capitol Hill. And they've got a rider that's a Fair Voices contract, basically, that any job you do, you can present that to the person that has hired you. Mm-hmm. And if they're not willing to sign a thing that says we're not going to use your voice for AI, then run. If they say they're going to use your voice in perpetuity for whatever they want, that means they get it forever.
Right.
Run. Literally run. There's ways to protect yourself, but it can be dicey.
Okay.
In the comments, I know Focus said.
I got a couple here. So Bob's got one. Heath, what is the first thing I need to do to get into voice acting? What should Bob do if it's something he wants to try to pursue?
You've already done the first thing. You've built your booth. I think I read earlier that you built your own recording booth, which is great. I built this booth. I started as an R&B singer. I didn't need to be fully enclosed. So I built like one corner. It's two door walls on hinges and foams and soundproof blankets and stuff like that. And it was just one side, because with music, ambient noise sounds really great. But with voice acting, you have to make the noise as limited as possible, as dead as possible.
And I'll tell you what you created in your booth, the stuff that you shot over to me for some of the voice work, which we will talk about still. I don't give a fuck the time.
Yeah, we can go.
Yeah, we were shitting.
Fucking,
we were shitting
it's as clean as I've heard.
I'm so glad.
Great job.
I always, I hear it through my system and it sounds great to me, but I've got my system set a certain way so where it will sound.
Oh yeah.
Like the way how producer will put it in the monitors and play it back and let me hear it from all angles. Mm-hmm. We should take the CD out to the car to do the car test. Let's do we gotta do the car test.
It's immaculate, Heath. It's immaculate.
Beautiful. It's beautiful work.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
But back to how do you get started?
Yeah.
There's a website called iwannabeavoiceactor.com, which was created by a friend of mine, D. Bradley Baker, who plays all the clones in all the Star Wars stuff. And he is amazing. It's a step-by-step, really. It talks about like starting out, what type of equipment do you need? You don't need one of these. Okay. You don't need to go get a Neumann TLM 103 when you're first started. My first mic was a MXL 440. It was like $100 mic and it worked great for a long time. Mm-hmm. And then I upgraded from that to a Rode NT1, which is a little bit more expensive at about $250. And then the interface graduates with you as well. As you get better, your equipment gets better. Things just kind of upgrade naturally. So don't try to start with the best shit. So get you whatever. Get an XLR mic though. Don't get a USB mic. The quality just isn't good enough for voiceover.
Nope.
Get you an XLR mic, which is the kind that has the 3 prongs in it, and you'll need an interface. You can get a low end interface, like a Scarlett 2i2. Which is a pretty good interface for starting out, and just start practicing. Find scripts, read comic books into your microphone. Get so comfortable on your microphone that you can do whatever you want. Like, so luxury car commercials sound a certain way. So for a luxury car commercial, you want to get right in the mic. With precise control at every turn, the intelligent CTS-V sedan is designed to perform. Anyone can build a car, but only we can build a Cadillac, right? But if you're doing like, whoa, man, Taco Bell is the greatest in the world, man. I'm about to go do the thing. If you're doing like the late night hype type commercial, every different thing you do has a different vibe.
Yes.
So get to know you and get to know your voice first and foremost, because there's no other voice that's your voice. That's the one thing you got that no one else has.
Goddamn right.
That's your fingerprint. So really get comfortable with your voice and really get to know who you are as an actor. Study improv. Learn how to work on dialects, work on all the things you can get your hands on.
It's beautiful, Heath. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah,
good.
that's some great stuff.
Bob,
right
if that
there.
doesn't answer your question, I don't know what
Yeah,
would.
Bob, I don't know.
Let's jump over here with Focus. Focus says it's worth noting that the drastic difference between doing this for money versus doing it because of your passion. And it shows 100%. It definitely affects the quality of the final product. It's why we all click so well. It's the passion for creativity.
Exactly.
Amen.
Focus. Exactly.
Sir, yes,
That
sir.
is why we all click so well.
It's a beautiful thing. Bob says, thank you, brother. Beautiful work. Beautiful work.
My pleasure.
All right. Okay, real quick. Heath.
What's up, man?
You,
Are you gonna drop a bomb on these people, or what are you
dropping
doing?
a fucking bomb right now. So you bought a perk to be in our film. That's how we met. And
That's
you
right.
came on with your daughter, and you explained it earlier in the show. And you guys kicked ass on set as actors. And I heard your work, and I'm like, Heath, would you like to voice one of the characters in our film, just to help out to enhance this whole Jason Voorhees Nightmares thing? And we had a character, obviously, that was important to make come to life, to really come to life. And you dropped me some stuff that I had asked you to do. And ladies and gentlemen, Heath Martin is the voice of Freddy Krueger in our film, and he fucking smokes it.
Absolutely. He destroys it.
Dude,
Destroyed.
I was
And it-
so like Christmas morning giddy when you asked me to do that. I was trying so hard to be cool. I was trying so hard to be cool.
And you
Freddy is
smoked
my
it like
ultimate favorite slasher hero bad guy hero, whatever, of all time.
Yeah.
And we
Oh,
talked
that's
about it
cool.
on
That's
set
cool.
because Freddy has a certain way that he toys with his victims, right? He
Absolutely.
gets off on it. He enjoys it. There's something in the chase that he just loves. And you have to have like a really certain type of energy to give that menace and the kind of playfulness.
Yes.
It's really like morbid playfulness.
Yeah.
It-
But it has to be there.
It's a delicate balance.
It's gotta be
Man.
there. It has to be there, or you don't have Freddy.
You don't have Freddy. And that was the thing I wanted to do. Now, our actor did a great job.
No, he was
yeah.
he was
Krueger
great.
on set.
Yeah, he physically he
bad to
crushed
say.
it.
Yeah,
He
fucking
did crush it.
the thing that we were hoping to do is make sure that the fans still got that Freddy vibe, right?
Right.
The whole experience, because it's been important to me since we started this 3 years ago. If we were going to show Freddy on screen, it has to be the best we can do.
Right.
And that's why, in my earlier script that I think I wrote in The Hunt, we show Freddy. He was going to be in it in the film we did before. And we weren't ready. We weren't. I knew it. And Steve talked about it. Chuck at that time was talking about ways we could do it. And I'm like, no, it's not going to work. So fuck that. No, we'll just throw in a voice. And I played the Krueger voice for the stuff we needed for earlier films. Because I felt like I knew that character too. That's one of my favorites as well.
It's not like our Freddy actor could do it. He just what he lacked was the projecting.
Mm-hmm.
So he couldn't project the way that it needed to be projected. I mean, he pulled it off, but it was so quiet, and we needed.
It needed more. It just needed more.
There's nothing wrong with the collaboration to what's best for the project.
Right,
Because
right.
if anyone had an issue with James Earl Jones voicing Darth Vader, we had a totally different situation.
Exactly.
Correct.
My point.
So
Nothing wrong with
it's the collaboration of the two artists, the movement of David Prowse and the voice of James Earl Jones that makes that an iconic character.
Oh, damn right.
Great point.
That's
Great
how I
point.
exactly looked at it.
And let's be honest, no one is ever going to do Freddy justice like Robert Englund did.
No,
Oh,
no.
No one will
there's
ever
ain't no
touch
way.
that role in a real way. Like,
No.
I really believe that.
Yeah.
Like,
There's only one Robert Englund.
Right.
That's
and
the
I
problem.
love Jackie Earle Haley, but the newer Nightmare was just it didn't do it for me because it didn't have that zip. He's got one-liners coming out all the time, like, "This is it, Jennifer, your big break in TV. Welcome to prime time, bitch."
See what I mean?
You can't you can't be like, welcome to prime time, bitch. Like, it's
Yeah.
not.
No, that's true.
You gotta have that energy. There's a zip
Bob
to
wants
it.
you to do
You
that.
have to.
That's what my wife said.
Funny. That's what your wife said.
You got it, dude. It's so fucking
It's
good. It's so good.
Crazy.
What? Oh shit!
crazy.
Look who popped up.
Oh, Steve in the
Yeah,
house.
yeah, you could have done it. You're right. You're right. You're right. Look. I'm gonna go ahead and put the credit in Steve's name. I know he could have done it.
Totally.
It's so great. It's so great.
Steve, we missed you.
Yeah, we miss Steve. But like I said, he ejaculated a long time ago, and tonight he had shit to do because of that ejaculation. So it is what it is. Hopefully it was good though.
Yeah.
I
I
hope
think
it was
Aaron's
worth
jealous
it.
that he doesn't have an ejaculation.
I mean, is anybody going to complain about any ejaculation? Is there really a bad ejaculation? I don't think I've ever had one.
Nah, I've had better. Like, I mean, I can say, I can say there might be like a case where you're like, meh. Yeah. I mean, it served a purpose. Like it was a nut trap. Like that's cool. Like thanks, whatever. But it was really, lackluster. No, I've never had that experience. I'm just saying that could happen.
It could.
Dead.
Oh
Lizard
my
died.
Anything's
Take me
possible.
out.
Oh my god, dude. All right, dude. Heath.
I know it's hot in here, right?
Hey man.
Absolutely amazing, dude. Everything that he brought and sent over, I'd send him a few lines like, hey, say this, say that, do this, do that. And I'd send him a little clip so he can get a visual for it. I don't think I asked you to redo one of them.
No, destroyed it every time. Destroyed.
I had like I'm kind of like my own worst critic at times. So I'm like, I got to give him some more. I got to give him some extra. So I try to give you more than you need, so you can cut out the shit you don't need. And
yeah, you did. You and it was cool because every file that he sent over, I had to listen to each and every segment, and it was so hard to pick one.
Just admit it was better than what you pictured.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Every time.
It was really cool to be able to go, I could use any one of these and they would work.
Any of them.
But but I had to think, okay, we've got the actor and we've got Heath doing the voice acting. So how can I combine these two guys? And I really paid attention. And what you really did was help me, nail down like the performance that's on screen.
Yeah.
And you gave me enough of those to find the right one to match. And I thank you for that. So thank you for
Of course.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, that's my job. I had to give you options that had varying speeds and cadence because I didn't know exactly what would be visible at all times, right? There were sometimes I'd send you lines, just wild lines, and didn't have anything to put them to. So I don't know if Fred's face is going to be visible, if you're going to have to work his mouth or whatever, anything like that.
Yeah.
I tried to be cognizant of that. And then when I could see the mouth, then I could really dial in.
And that's what I was hoping you would. And you did. So, and then there's other extra stuff you gave me that I was able to utilize throughout the edit, which was really fun.
Oh.
Okay, this is a great line to put here that you hear him off screen, saying this. And it was perfect, dude. So.
Yeah, because you didn't want to leave any of them out because they were all so good.
I really didn't want to leave any of them out. You killed it, man, and that's good. But here you go. You're a voice actor. You're an actor too. You're great on screen, dude. You're just an
artist.
Yes,
I'm an artist. Yeah.
He really
You're
is.
an artist.
Dude, okay, let's end with these last few comments here and we'll get out of here. Let's see.
All right. What they got?
All right, let's see what Steve says here. Oh, not the voice. Hello, I was talking about getting it done for the hunt. Oh, yes, that's true. That's true. Focus says you should hear Shabaka's real voice. LOL.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah, actually.
Steve says
it's Peter Mayhew, isn't it? The little cockney, isn't it? You talk like that. How are you doing, mate? You good? Are you good at it? Focus. You good? All right, mate. Yeah, he thinks he talks. I think he's from like South London.
Oh,
maybe.
That's badass.
Not too far from how it actually sounds. That's funny.
Well, Heath, it's an absolute pleasure getting to meet you, to know you, to be a friend of you, to have you a part of our family, to help us make movies and create stuff. Dude, you're
awesome. Thanks. I knew from day one that you were the people that I wanted to be around because you reminded me of my community, my voice actors. Voice actors are so kind and welcoming and open to everyone. So I felt that exact same way on set. So it was a real easy, natural transition for me. So thank you.
People.
Oh, yeah. You're welcome. You know your people. Yes, Sam.
You know your people.
You know your people.
You feel them.
Yeah.
Kind of like how you talk about when Heath came on set that day. We knew. We knew you were our people.
We knew right.
We knew
right.
immediately.
My
And I think that's why everyone kind of connected with you, because we knew. We just knew.
Well, I've got you fooled.
Oh, hi, Tabitha.
Hello, Tabitha. Welcome to the show. Welcome. We'll be here all evening.
Tabitha's in the movie too, bro. She's badass. She did a lot of cool shit. She really did. Yes, she did. Steve said, "Your family, brother. So glad to meet you."
Likewise.
Yes. Yeah. All right. So Heath, what are you working on right now, bro? You got anything you want to promote or anything you got going, or is that all like private because you're so big time and shit?
I mean, the constant thing is the NBA. So you can catch me on NBC and Peacock as the voice of the NBA. It's crazy. Every time I was watching the Seahawks the other night and the commercial came on and it was like, I was waiting my whole life for this. It was a beautiful thing.
Did you cry?
I did.
Did you actually shed tears?
I did shed a tear.
That's badass. I love that. I love that.
Very emotional, okay?
Yeah.
Of course. That's what I was like. My first thought was, I'm gonna cry my eyes out.
Yes.
So you had to.
Connected, man.
But other than that, I'm doing the thing. I'll be out of town next week because I've taken a much needed vacation. And then I'm back to it. Just whatever they need me to do, I'm there doing the thing.
Awesome.
You're a badass.
I appreciate you.
If there's somebody out there that wants to get in contact with you for some voice work, how do they reach you?
They can email me at heathmartinvo@gmail.com. My website is heathmartinvo.com, and I'm on all the socials at heathmartinvo. So I did this branding thing where everything had to be the same across all platforms, so I'm pretty easy to find.
Beautiful. All right, man.
And I'm gonna put a date on this. I need to meet your wife like before Christmas. Okay. So, before Christmas.
Is there going to be
like
special effects in our movie by then? Because then I could have an excuse to come down.
No, not by then. But there's a few.
But you could come and be our friend and come to dinner.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you could tell that. He's like, hey, you guys are cool. Yeah. We're friends. We could try that.
One of these days,
we can just go to dinner. It doesn't have to be ulterior motive, you bastard. How dare you?
I know, right? Jesus.
Sorry, I just didn't know how welcome we were just on that type of a,
you open door policy, man. You have an open door policy.
Open door policy, absolutely.
You come. That means you can come over and open the door and come on in.
Mm-hmm. Seriously, I have not, except for like work-related conferences, because I spoke at One Voice and I go to VO Atlanta and I go to these types of things. I haven't been out of town just for me, or family stuff in years. So yeah, this is a long time coming.
I feel you. I get it. Yeah.
Sam, response to Focus's little response there about not knowing what a vacation looked like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what one is.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
Yeah, right. What is
that's NBA money, people. No, but
you keep up with that. You go. You go get that.
No, you enjoy it, man. You deserve it. You work your ass off.
You do, yeah.
And that's the thing. And I'm glad that you brought like the knowledge for people out there that are trying to get into something like you're doing or even acting. And it doesn't matter. It's all the same shit. It really is.
Acting is acting.
Yeah, yeah. Filmmaking really is the same. Making music is the same. It's all that hustle. It's all the grind.
If you have a passion for being creative, if you have a passion to do anything, if you have a passion to be greater than yourself, like you can do this. You can literally do this thing.
Yeah.
You can.
Don't give up. No, it's not going to be easy. Know that it's going to be a long road. It's the marathon, not the sprint.
Right.
And you just got to get up every day and keep doing it and find things to be grateful for while you're doing it. So when it gets overwhelming, when it gets hard, you can sit and stop for a minute and breathe. And like me, maybe go bass fishing or go for a walk or go hiking or something like that. And it's like, yo, just relax and be grateful that you're busy because you asked for all this stuff at one point in time.
Yep.
Right? Don't ask for all these blessings. And then when the blessings come, be like, man, I can't do it. You know what I mean?
I do.
Well said. Good stuff. Very well said.
Very well said, buddy.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys. Thanks for having me.
But
I appreciate you. You're
I know.
amazing. We're so
I
lucky that we got
guilted
to meet
y'all
you.
into this. Just admit it. I
No, you
guilted
didn't.
y'all into this. I commented on the around the reel, and I was like, "Look, I'm waiting for my inbox. I ain't seen no invite or nothing. What's happening?"
No, it wasn't
And then
about.
Aaron was like, "Here I am. Do
It
you want to
wasn't
come
about
on?"
guilt. It wasn't about guilt at all. In fact, when I reached out to you, he had a fucking gig he had to do today, so I didn't even think he was going to be able to make it.
But I got done. It only took like an hour. I got to play this really cool character named Heath, which was weird.
Wow.
Shit.
It was very cool. I think they wrote it for me, but they won't admit it. You know.
You know they did though.
I know they did. I know they wrote the character just
That's
for me,
awesome.
and then it was like, yeah, but yeah, and we got done real quick, and I was like, oh, I got some time to kill. Let me go out here and see what's happening. I go try to watch some TV, do some relaxing, so that I can really get my mind right for this thing, because I didn't know where you're going to take. I didn't know you might bombard me with questions I wasn't prepared to answer.
No.
It was
Oh,
a
we don't do that
possibility.
around here.
You probably have never listened to this show up.
Yeah.
We could have talked. Well, it could have went left. Also, we could have talked about some outrageous shit that didn't have nothing to do with nothing.
That's true.
We
Yeah,
don't
that's
really
true.
often do that.
We do that all the
We
time.
willy-nilly it sometimes, yeah. Okay, you're right.
We don't know what the fuck we're doing,
I
so it
mean,
is
we
what it
do.
is.
That's the best
We
way.
just do what the fuck ever.
Yeah,
We're just doing it. We don't know how or what. We're just doing it.
it's
Whatever we're feeling, whatever comes out, that's what we do.
just
Yep.
exactly what we do.
Love it.
Oh, we roll with it. Oh, wait. Focus said it earlier. About
What he
that,
said.
You know.
Oh
Yeah,
no, that's my fucking line. He took my damn
It's your
line.
line.
Yeah, I'm the one that.
Actually, I
Put
think
step it up,
originally
put
it was
step
Bruce,
it on his
Bruce
line.
Lee's line,
Bruce Lee,
wasn't
but
it?
I adapted that from him. So just like the nunchucks, I fucking do in the goddamn movie.
So did
Bruce
you
Lee.
actually tell Bruce how to say it?
No.
I know,
had
did
nothing
you?
to do with that. He came to me in a fucking dream.
Oh, okay.
I know I'm supposed to be doing this shit. I'm keeping his fucking vibe alive.
Oh.
When you
So
see
what
Jimmy,
is the quote anyway? What is it?
you like water and you flow. That's it.
You like water.
Yeah, you don't let obstacles get in your way. Be like water, just roll around them. I've said that. You can go back fucking 3 or 4 years ago on this show.
I'm sure you have.
We don't really.
Damn it,
care.
it's mine.
Lots of people have said that. But it's very valid in all cases.
Who's the master?
Show no.
Oh no.
Show enough.
Now everybody's saying it. This is bright. Look at this. Look at this. Thanks, bro. Yeah, whatever. Oh, he's talking about you and your
We know,
vacation.
he's talking about he's not you,
Bob,
dumbass.
what's up, Michael? Good to see you, brother. Michael helped
Oh,
us in our first
Michael.
film in the horrorverse.
Yes,
Oh,
he
God,
did.
of course, my man, and he had to leave for a while, and I think he's
Yeah.
back in Washington now. He's
We
great.
miss him.
I do. I love that guy. He's
Let's all
awesome.
get together and barbecue.
We should.
We should actually.
Absolutely.
Down
Look
with
at this.
that?
Look at this. Look at this. Be like water.
Yes.
Shut
That's
that.
right, Bob.
Bob.
Ever flowing. And sometimes up your nose. No, don't do that part.
No, let's not.
Told me that on set before. LOL. Yeah, dude, you're the man, bro. You're the man. Heath, it's been an honor. Thank you, brother.
Likewise.
Very, very much so.
Thank you guys so
Oh,
much.
Michael's back
Anytime,
in Tacoma. Good to know.
That is good.
anything you ever need, I'm right here.
You're
we
amazing.
we absolutely adore you, man. Thank you for helping us and being a friend. It's
Yeah.
cool.
Feeling is very mutual. Thank
And
you.
bring
guys.
your wife
Thank you very
and
much.
come over for dinner and just
I will
come
tell
in.
her that. Now listen, there's in her defense, and she's not, she
I know she didn't wanna see
doesn't
the
wanna
movie
see how
yet.
the sausage is made. She wants to see it when it's done.
when it's done.
And I
Right.
feel her on that because what do I tell? I tell you that all the time,
Well,
Aaron. Quit showing me shit because
Well,
I
if
want to
you
see it
like
all
to
together. And
Well, think
stuff.
about it. What if you had a flaccid penis and warm it up, and you get it warmed up, and then it's nice and hard? They're there for
What does
that.
that have
You
to
can
do?
watch the flaccid movie and then come when it's ready to see the hard one. You know what I mean?
That's how we look at it because we're creatives and we know we can
I'm
see
a creative and
between
I
the
don't look at it
lines.
that way.
That we can. You don't see it, but you don't see the film between the lines.
She hates it.
No,
She
I
hates
don't
seeing
like
it.
it. I
show
don't.
it to
Maybe it's overkill because she lives with the director.
She
Maybe
does.
it's that.
She
I
does.
don't know.
It may
She
be an
wants to see
overkill.
the
You
final,
could be
but-
correct about that.
I appreciate her opinion. It's not like I didn't watch. Like I'm helping her make her documentaries that kicked ass. You know, I watched it, and what if she had to edit it? You don't think I'd want to see it while you were cutting that movie?
Totally.
If you were doing it,
No.
I totally would, Sam.
Yeah.
I'd be like, Sam, show me your clips. I got to see this shit. You know what I mean? I want to see it.
I don't
Yeah.
know. You're not. You're like, oh, you're writing. Can I read it? You're not like that.
Well, because sometimes you're writing, I don't know if it's personal or if it's something creative. I have no idea. So I respect your writing. That's different. But like
Anyway,
movies, I want to
Let's
see.
close that can of worms.
Okay. On that note, all right.
Dude, Heath, absolute pleasure, bro. Thank you.
Yes.
Joining us tonight
Amazing.
on Around the
You're
Reel.
amazing.
You're the man, dude.
Appreciate
And you
Thanks
should
for
close
doing
us
this
out with your voice.
with my voice.
Oh shit! Yeah.
You've been listening to Around the Reel. No, what?
Yeah, that was great. I'll
That
cut.
was great. I
That's fucking great.
was like, yeah.
Oh, I know it. I know. Okay, listen.
Okay.
In a world where nothing was as it seems, CCC Entertainment presents Jason Voorhees, Nightmares, coming soon. Watch it!
Beautiful thing. I love it. Good job, Barb. All right, everybody. Heath Martin, voice actor. Reach out to him if you need somebody. Sam.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, look at
Yes.
Kruger.
Freddie.
Yeah.
There's Freddie.
It's a beautiful thing. All right, everybody.
Yay.
And Voorhees. And Bullseye's
All
here.
hail monsters.
Everybody, thank you for tuning in and listening to Around the Reel tonight. We appreciate you all. You can find this
Yes, we do.
podcast too, also on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and anywhere you get your podcasts. This episode will be out to listen to and watch probably by Friday. We'll see it on those platforms as well. So, Heath, thank you so much. You're the man.
You go be creative, everybody.
Be creative.
That's right. Be
All right.
creative.
Thank you for tuning in to Around the Reel. Follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and anywhere you get your podcasts. Let's fucking go.